Today we're going to be going over the top 10 best looking monsters with the best designs in My Singing Monsters. Starting off with number 10, we have Ghast. My favorite thing about Ghast is its transparency. You can kind of see through him, he has some ghost-like features. It's awesome, and his floating things that he punches to make the noises, it's super unique and super cool. I just love how it looks. It's awesome, but there's definitely better looking monsters. That's why I have him down at number 10. But anyways, number 9 on our list, we have Astropod. Now the main reason Astropod is on this list is because of his color combinations. The pinks and the purples and the yellows together look so clean, and I love the little lightning bolts and energy waves that are on top of his head. It's awesome. Very cool design, and I had to put at least one Wublin on here. We'll see if there's more Wublins later on in the list. But anyways, moving on to number 8, we have Kazillion. The way Kazillion changes colors while he plays is so awesome. It replicates a chameleon in real life, how they can change colors based on their environment, but Kazillion just changes into rainbow colors as he's talking. It's super awesome, and I also love the nice neon green that he has on him. It matches really well with the contrast on Ethereal Islands with all the purple and stuff, but we definitely got some better ones, because number 7, we have Fiddlemint. The sole reason I put Fiddlemint on this list is because of the animation and the general concept behind it, because as you can see, the colors are pretty ugly, but the way Fiddlemint floats around and glows is awesome. And on the inside of the bulb, the little wires have a face on it, and it shows expressions. It is so awesome. The colors are the only reason it's not higher, but you can just not deny how sick this animation is, which is why I had to put it onto this list. But moving on to number 6, we have Kahoot. The galaxy design on Kahoot, behind his flaps, I don't even know how to describe it, but you can see the galaxy design. That is insane. It looks awesome. It's kind of like the end portal in Minecraft, if any of you guys have played Minecraft, where it has that galactic design, and you can see some stars, and I think there's some planets on it too. It's super cool, and also his animation is amazing too. When he sings, there's the little what are they, the breathing holes, the gills. The gills are mouths, and they open up and sing along with Kahoot. It's so awesome, and his eyes too, his eyes are awesome. Literally everything about Kahoot is amazing, and the fact that he's number 6 is just to show you guys how crazy the top 5 are gonna be. Make your guesses in the comments right now, because we are moving on to the top 5, and at number 5, we have Ostax. Just like Fiddlemint, the colors on Ostax aren't the best, but his design and animation is perfect. The way he rises up when he sings, it's so cool, and his colors aren't even that bad because it matches really well with Magical Sanctum, the rocks and stuff, and the little patterns on him are also really cool. I like the little crown thing on the top, but he's also very unique. There's no other monster in the game that's one tile and that's that tall. But anyways, moving on to number 4, we have Vention. Vention is probably the most unique monster in the entire game. He has some wooden features on him, and then you got the saws, all the different tools, pickaxes, hammers, even some whistles, and they all come together to make his sound, musical part, whatever you want to call it. But it's really awesome. His colors are bland, but that's what makes him cool, because it's just a bunch of tools and wood. So if he was colorful, that would be pretty ugly, and it would not make sense. It's honestly awesome. But next up on our list at number 3, these are the top 3. These are the craziest ones. Don't forget to make your guess as to what the top 3 monsters are down below in the comments. Go ahead and do that right now. But anyways, number 3 on our list, we have Rismuth. Rismuth is just so colorful, so shiny, the design's cool, but first, let's talk about his color. Now, you got the yellow, the bright yellow on the bottom. That's the most shocking to the eye, gets your attention immediately. And then you have the cool cream color, and you know, like the pink blocks that float around. That's awesome. And then you got the rainbow things on the side that are kind of like volume bars, or like, you know, like those like volume bars where it goes up and down and it's kind of like rainbow. I think that's what it's supposed to be, but it just looks amazing, looks perfect. And then you got the pendant in the center that completes it all. But for the animation, the way like the cubes float around and clank together, it's just so smooth and clean. Like the animators like who made this guy really did a perfect job. It's so clean, and the way like it like translates to his sound, it looks how it should sound, which is another huge thing because there's some monsters that look like their sound does not match at all. But time to move on to number 2 on our list, and this is going to be Bumebyth.
Creations of a mastermind. We are the workshop.
Bumebyth, the Quint monster himself. Let's start off with the color combinations. Now we got the green, that is super cool, very bright, just like in Rismuth. The yellow is what keeps your attention. And then you have his face. His face is super unique. The 2 eyeballs on the side, and then the 2 mouths. I don't even know what it's like supposed to be. It's kind of like abstract, which is really cool. His animation's also clean, the way he moves his arms and screams, or not screams, sings I should say. That is super cool. And then the last thing, he's just massive. He's probably the biggest monster in the game besides the Wubboxes. I don't know if those are bigger or not. I would think so, but yeah, so that is going to be it for Bumebyth. But now for the moment you guys have all been waiting for, the number 1 best looking and designed monster in the entire game of MSM is, I'm probably going to mess up this pronunciation, but the Krovlophidian Crokus. Bro, when this thing came out, I was shocked about how crazy this thing looks. It's insane. Like, just look at this thing, bro. The colors are perfect. Like, it's literally all Psychic Island's colors combined into one monster. And then the flower coming into the head, like, it just comes together so well. And then you got the brain in the middle too. I just now realized that. There's like a little brain, which is like Psychic Island's, you know, that's brain and everything. Whatever. And then you got the eyes, which are also part of Psychic Island on all of his limbs. It's just perfect. I don't even know what else to say. It's pretty self-explanatory. But that is the top 10 best looking and designed monsters in My Singing Monsters. Thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.